Looking out at To-Kun's house, Mizu noticed that there was a photo album on the table, and commented on the fact that To-Kun's mum printed out the images of them as kids. To-Kun could only say that his mum liked things like this. Mizu joked that she was still taller than To-Kun, but he told her that she's only taller due to her hair and nothing else. Then To-Kun had a question. Since she was a robot, how did she grow and when? Mizu was silent, then somehow began to blush, before calling To-Kun naughty, surprising him as his innocent question was somehow lewd to Mizu's processing unit. Early on a school morning, To-Kun was awoken by a high-pitched voice speaking to him, which seemed to not be surprising to him. As he announced he was leaving, a high-pitched voice greeted him good morning, as it was revealed to be Mizu, who casually greeted him with her ear-piercing voice. As she kept speaking to him casually, he tried to get her attention again, but it took 3 attempts until she finally started listening to him. He let her know that her voice was not normal, and once she realized it, she corrected herself. Despite being annoyed, To-Kun thanked Mizu for his daily wake-up call, but wanted to hear Mizu's normal voice from now on. His words touched her, and she somehow blushed, before acting very confident and complimenting his young hearing. Realizing that she's not planning to stop, he announced that he'll wake himself from now on. While watching TV, To-Kun commented that kids are very accepting of odd things, but Mizu added that it's a sad fact that kids feel they can only open up to machines rather than people. The comment caught To-Kun off guard, and he could only look at her before they continued watching TV. As they continued, To-Kun commented on the ferocity of robots in the show and questioned where Asimov's law went. Then he was stunned yet again into silence as Mizu announced that she doesn't have that limiting law in her programming also. When walking home one day, To-Kun asked why Mizu was making so much noise today, seeming to offend her with the comment. Seemingly frustrated, Mizu called his comment really offensive before announcing that she's actually a silent model and doesn't make any noise, so she makes it herself through her speakers, to which To-Kun could only ask why. With a confident expression, Mizu announced that boys like robot noises, right? To-Kun, as confused as me, agreed out loud but questioned Mizu's logic internally. Mizu then told To-Kun that she feels like her sounds are like a mating call now, and he agreed with her, before telling her that she doesn't have to be all extra. She is cute how she is. His compliment caught her off guard, and she began to blush and vent heat due to embarrassment. But he knew he couldn't tell her that his habit was to make her blush, as her looking all flustered was adorable. In school, it was a seat change day. As To-Kun got up to move, he thanked Mizu for all her help all year, and left her seemingly confused. He looked around and found his seat, only to be surprised that Mizu was beside him again, with the excuse that this was her chosen seat, so they should continue to work well together. To-Kun thought back to all the seating spots he was in during schooling, and he noticed that he was always beside Mizu. Finally realizing the truth, To-Kun confronted Mizu, asking if she hacked the school's seat lottery system, to which he only got a chuckle as an answer. Mizu then told To-Kun that it's fate that they are seated again together, and she is destined to always be next to To-Kun, no matter when or where. However, To-Kun had to call out the slightly yandere vibe that she was giving out despite having an adorable expression on her face.